I'm going to leave America with this, with this information. My dad, who I love more than anything in the world, he worked 28 years for the highway department. And I remember times where he would work 17 hours just to get some overtime so that we could have milk and food in the refrigerator. And we knew when my dad worked overtime because we were able to get clothes or we were able to do different things. But we knew when he didn't do that and we didn't have the extra money to do those kinds of things. And that's what we knew as a child growing up. And I can tell you this, 28 years of service that my dad worked, and he now gets what's called a PERA retirement. He gets about $2,000 a month. And we all know that, you know, $2,000 a month after you take out your insurance and your taxes, that's not a lot of money to live off of. As a matter of fact, you can't live off that. And if that's your only pension plan that you've got, or your only source of reoccurring monthly revenue, it's not going to be enough to retire. And you're going to be one of those bottom statistics that I've talked about. And you're not going to help us with America, the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. We need to change this. It's not, this hasn't happened over 5, 10 years. This has been going on for 15, 20, 30 years. And so it's going to take us, with our system that we've created, it's going to take us 10 years to change this, to get more people living a comfortable life after the age of 65. There's no reason that we shouldn't have this. And so I know people who have applied our system, and after 4 years, they're earning about $12,000 a month. Now you take my dad, who's worked his whole life away, or 28, a good span of his life, more than half of his life, 28 years, and he's left with $2,000 a month. Now, God forbid, let's hope nothing ever happens to my mom and dad, but if something happened to them, me and my brother, we don't continue on with that retirement. We don't benefit from that. It's gone. Now, the person that I was telling you about who's been plugged into our system for 4 years and is making about $12,000 a month, if something was to happen to him and his wife, his kids will continue receiving that $12,000, and that's the difference. And it's things like that that most Americans don't understand, and maybe we just don't pay attention to those kinds of things. But it's time now that we start thinking about our futures, and we think about our kids and our grandkids, and we leave America a better place for everybody. I thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I hope that I can change a lot of people's lives and make just the world a better place. Thank you. So I've done this same illustration here, okay? $50,000 a year, you're making about $4,100 a month, okay? With basic expenses of about $4,000, and there's your difference, $136 for you, which doesn't sound too appealing. And I hope a lot of you will, from just watching my video, put a simple budget together for your family. If maybe you make $60,000, maybe you make $70,000, okay? But put your expenses down, all your monthly expenses, whatever your budget is, and see how much money you have left over at the month, and see if I didn't nail it on the cue, okay? So what I've done is I've taken this and I've used this exact same illustration, $50,000, but I put it in somebody who's earning the income through a 1099. The difference for those people, because there's tax benefits, okay, in this bracket here that I can teach you and I can show you, $600 a month. I've done that exact same illustration. I've taken somebody with $50,000 and I've put them into a K1 tier, the top part of my money pyramid. And what they're left with at the end of the month is $900. All right? $900 a month. Now, that's more appealing than $600, and that's definitely more appealing than $136. So, we understand, me, my business team, we understand that, you know, America can't be in here. That's just the facts of life. That's reality, okay? But we know that with the business model that we've created, we think and we honestly feel that 80% of America today, 80% can get put into this bracket right here. And that can impact you and change your life, because you don't have to give this up. You can keep your job, but you can also plug into this section right here and we can help get America back on track. We can change what is happening now in America. The rich getting richer, the poor getting poorer. You saw my illustrations earlier on my video. We can help shorten and close that gap. And I think that that's very important. And we have the solutions. Now, if you come with me over here, I can show you the solutions that we have and what we've put together. It's taken us 2 years to develop this information. Now, here's the solution. 1, 2, 3. It's that simple. RMR, residual income, leveraged income, okay? RMR is reoccurring monthly revenue, okay? Now, if you're watching this video and you don't have 1, 2, or even all 3 of these, you're gonna be one of these statistics. And there's nothing I can do to help you if you don't get plugged in and you don't learn what we have to share for you. Reoccurring monthly revenue. I'm gonna give you an example of what that is. I own a couple homes in Phoenix, Arizona, and these homes are free and clear. There's no mortgage on them. I rent these homes out, and every month the houses are rented for income, rental income. So on a monthly basis, I have reoccurring monthly revenue. Have money coming in every month for these rental properties that I own in Arizona, free and clear. Residual income. Let me give you an example of residual income. A friend of mine, he sells insurance. He sold hundreds and hundreds of policies of insurance, okay? He did this for himself for about 6 years. And, you know, he put a lot of people in the books. And so when he initially sold his first policy, well, 6 years later, if that same individual is still a policyholder for him and just constantly renewing, he's not having to resell that person anything, but he's getting what's called residual income. Now, taking that a step higher is he opened up a business where he's got 10 agents. He's got 10 agents who all sell insurance, and he gets a cut of all of their insurance. Now, that's a form of leveraged income, okay? So what we've done is we've structured a business model that can allow you to have reoccurring monthly revenue, residual income, and leveraged income. And I really hope that the people watching this video will contact me so that I can show you the unbelievable business opportunity that I have for you to change your life. Thank you for giving me time, and I wish you all the best.